I'm done with electives! I know this is technically the March vlog, but it is the second to last day of February. It's February 28th, and I just finished the last day of my last elective of medical school. So now I get to be basically off for 4 months, which is a little overwhelming. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm sure we'll find out in these next couple of vlogs. This month I have capstone day and match day, so I'll be flying back to Connecticut for that. In April I'm doing some traveling, and then in May I've got commencement. Other than those few events and activities, I have no plans, and right now I'm pretty okay with that. So I'm still at the hospital, so I'm gonna go drive home and then we'll figure out the rest of March. Good morning. It is Wednesday, March 11th, and in a stunning turn of events, I have found myself in an airport, specifically San Diego Airport. I am flying today to Connecticut for about 2 weeks. I was originally going back for capstone day and match day, but due to concerns over coronavirus, those both have been canceled. For now, I'm just flying back to spend some time with Chai and some of my classmates and enjoy my last extended period of time in Connecticut for the near future. I've got a long travel day ahead of me, have a little layover in O'Hare, and then it's on to Connecticut. Hello again. I landed in Chicago and am finishing up some dinner in one of the food courts. I landed to find that the World Health Organization has classified COVID-19 as a pandemic now, which is not surprising. I guess we're all trying to have life go on as normally as possible. I'm going to finish up dinner, maybe get some dessert, and walk around because I've been sitting for too long on that plane. My next flight to Hartford is in just a couple of hours, so I'll just have some time to kill until then. Hello, it is Monday, March 16th. It's 10:52 a.m. A lot of stuff has happened since I last turned on my phone camera. I arrived safely in Connecticut, and we bought some groceries, went for some runs, and now yes. And over the weekend we started social distancing. Basically everything is shutting down, which is probably a good thing in the long run. Classes are moving to online and rotations are now canceled for 3 weeks, but match must go on. At 11 a.m. Eastern time we will find out if we matched. So we're gonna wait to get that fateful email and then figure out what to do from there. While we're waiting for match-related news, thought I would talk a little bit about what's been going on so far. Let's see, earlier this month, or I guess last week, COVID-19 was declared to be a pandemic, and so since then, policies have been changing very slowly, slower than I think we would like. Businesses and schools have closed.
The email is out.
It is out?
Yeah.
Already? Shall we open it like this?
Be careful of my coffee mug.
It's like a weirdly early time.
1, 2, 3, except for my phone's already told me that this.
Yay!
We matched!
We matched!
Woohoo!
Somewhere!
Right. Because you're a match, you're not eligible to participate in soap. Oh, I'm not eligible to participate in soap!
Oh no! So, that happened. We've matched somewhere. Who knows where?
We matched! Woohoo!
Okay, anyway, I got cut off. Back to filming. In the days since everyone started social distancing, a lot of people have been trying to figure out how we can be helpful, besides like washing our hands and staying at home and disinfecting things and not touching our faces. And staying at least 3 feet away from each other. But a lot of medical students have been offering childcare to healthcare workers, which is really nice to see. Community groups all over the country are trying to offer help to each other. Yeah, those are just some of the things that I've been hearing about. I guess we will go and enjoy our matched status for now.
We be doctors.
Somewhere.
Somewhere.
In California, because that's the only place we applied.
I'm 2 essays away from being a doctor at this point. So.
Whenever my dermatology rotation decides they want to send their evaluation into my school, that's when
I don't think that's their highest priority right now.
I know. They said I did fine, so that's what matters,
I think
right?
you did fine too.
So that's it for now. Future Florence here, editing this video. So it turns out that past Florence failed to film most of the rest of the time she spent in Connecticut. So I'm here now, safely back in California, and I'm gonna fill in the rest. Most of the rest of match week, in between Monday and Friday, we spent cooking meals at home, going for walks in the parking lot of the apartment complex, things like that. Chai also worked on an online elective since students are no longer able to go to hospitals. He had to do an online elective to finish out the rest of the time that he needs to graduate. Meanwhile, I participated in way too many Zoom meetings as part of various student task forces. Because match day was canceled, our task force was trying to come up with alternatives. We finally decided to do a virtual match day where faculty and staff could share congratulatory messages. We could have a shared Google map where fourth years could pin their match results and things like that. The National Resident Matching Program, or NRMP, actually decided to send their emails with the match results out at noon Eastern Time rather than 1 p.m. Eastern Time, which is what's been traditionally done in all of the other years. So this was pretty unprecedented. For match day, we had a pretty complicated setup. I wanted to try and capture photos and videos of the event, and I also still wanted to open my match results in front of some of my closest friends and family. So on match day, we put up some last-minute wall decorations. I printed out a sign that said QU Match Day 2020, and then I printed out some signs for Chai and I to write down where we would be matching so we could take pictures with those signs once we found out our results. We had a setup on the couch. We had my computer on one side, with a Google Hangout with some of my closest friends and my parents so they could watch us open our match results emails. We had Chai's computer on the other side with the Zoom webinar from our school playing, and that computer would also be where we would see our actual match result emails. We had Chai's phone propped up against his computer to take video of the event. We had my phone propped up against my computer taking photos on autopilot so that we could hopefully get photos of our live match result reactions. So it was pretty complicated, but we managed to make it work that morning. So now, here's the video that Chai's phone took, capturing the moment when both of us learned where we matched. So we have a few, like two, maybe a minute or two until this starts.
Yeah.
Whenever the email comes in, we're gonna check it on Chai's computer.
Okay.
They try to unmute us all.
Oh.
Wait, but our match day ceremony is canceled throughout the.
Yes, basically every single match day ceremony has been canceled. It's noon. Look, it's Tony.
Oh, Tony, man. Oh, Alex.
Wait, do we have our emails?
I don't know.
We do. Wait, hold on. Let me refresh my own.
Okay. Here we
Ready?
go. Here we go.
Irvine.
Irvine.
We're going to Irvine!
We're going to Irvine!
We're going to Irvine!
Cheers!
Ah!
Cheers!
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to Irvine!
Woo.
Congratulations, guys.
Let's tell everybody else on their class. Where is it?
We're going to Irvine! UC Irvine!
Rachel's the happiest. That's not even too far.
It's not far!
I lost a Zoom meeting.
I don't know what's happening. Okay.
Yeah, UC Irvine. We'll be really close to home.
We'll be close to home.
No, we'll be right in between Riverside and San Diego.
Yeah. That's true.
Are you guys drinking diluted orange juice?
Yes.
We have a classmate coming over later.
Congratulations.
Oh my
Thank
gosh.
you.
Congratulations, both of you.
Thank you.
Same place. That was what I was really worried about.
Yeah, we're going to the same place.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to the same place. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
So, yes, Chai and I are both going into family medicine residency at the University of California, Irvine. Now that that small thing was taken care of, the next challenge was getting back home. Thankfully, my flight back from Connecticut to California was relatively uneventful. The airports were quite empty, and my flights were almost completely empty as well. I had a whole row to myself. I got to lie down, which is basically impossible on an economy flight, and I got to walk through the airport and get a little bit of exercise without encountering too many people, which I guess is a good thing, even though an airport is not the best place to be during a pandemic. It was nice to have relatively uneventful travel. Since being home, I've been able to spend time with my parents again, eat some really good food, and just enjoy being at home, being matched, having our future ahead of us, I guess. I've been able to connect with the other people in our incoming resident class, which is super exciting. Our school is trying to come up with a whole bunch of virtual events to make sure that we can still stay socially connected, even if we have to be physically distant from each other. I think there's still a long way to go for this pandemic. If nothing else, I have my community, we have each other. That's all for my March vlog. I don't know what my April vlog is going to look like anymore. Originally, it was going to have some travel in it, but that obviously has changed. So we'll see what happens in this era of social distancing. And yeah, that'll be it for this video. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Stay at home. Wash your hands. You know, the usual. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.